Swimming is good for just about everyone. It accommodates all ages, stages, abilities, and disabilities. It is good exercise. Swimming is not only engages your legs, but also recruits your upper body and core, especially your lats. The muscle of your middle back and triceps. Swimming can improve blood quality flow, has a positive effect in your brain, can help with your memory, mood, clarity, and focus.
Benefits of swimming. First, linked to better cognitive function, lower risk of type Z, diabetes, lower risk of high blood pressure, reduces joint inflammation, improves memory function, helps combat obesity, improves coordination, flexibility, balance, and posture.
Slow down aging. Provides all over body workout. Improves oxygen and blood flow to the brain. Improves overall social well-being. Healthy lungs. Relaxed mind. Lower risk of stroke. Good for asthma. Healthy weight.
Four different primary swimming strokes. So we have front crawl, butterfly, backstroke, and breaststroke. So let's start with the first one. The first one is the front crawl, which can be also called as the American crawl. This kind of stroke is what commonly used during freestyle competition. This is also considered as the fastest among those four strokes. It is done while you are doing like this on your feet, which we call flutter kick, for you to move forward. Okay, so the second one is the butterfly. So it is easy to know if it is a butterfly stroke if the swimmer does like this while he or she swims. So that's okay. So the third one is the backstroke. So by the word itself, it is a movement backwards. So the swimmer does like this. Okay, so we have an advantage of that kind of stroke because a swimmer can swim can swim while breathing. It's because it can breathe freely because its head is not underwater, it is above the water. But we also have the disadvantage of this kind of stroke. It's because while you are doing like that, you cannot see where you are going into. So that is only the disadvantage of this stroke. So the fourth stroke is the breaststroke. So by the word itself also, it's a breaststroke. It is using the chest. But while you are swimming using this stroke, your torso is not rotating or not flipping or something. This is what we call also the torso. Also in our body, we have a torso. It is this, torso. And also in our feet, we also have a torso. It is only straight. Okay, so that was the four swimming strokes. Again, a front crawl, butterfly, backstroke, and the breaststroke.
Plenty of different swim workouts that will strengthen your entire body. First, rocket push-ups. If you are in a relatively shallow pool about 3 to 4 feet, try a series of 10 explosive squat jump off the bottom of the pool with your hand over your head. The second is pull boy presses. To incorporate your core into your swimming workouts, try a pull boy, a buoyant tool that goes between your legs afloat. Third is kickboard kicks. Using a kickboard helps you target your legs muscle during your swimming workouts. With your upper body on the kickboard, you can isolate your legs and focus on developing the kicks. Is high-intensity laps. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, is a popular training style that you can incorporate it into your water workouts too. It involves short bursts of time exercise followed by shorter bursts of rest. Fifth is jump outs. Jump outs are a fun way to mix things up and add dry land elements to your pool workout. Number 6, water jogging. If you enjoy being in the water but don't like to swim laps, try a water jogging workout. 7, towel skiing. Stand upright in the water and do a cross-country sky move down the length of the pool, scissoring your arms and legs similar to the movement of cross-country skiing. The kickboard L sit. This swim workout move hits the hip flexors and transverse abdominals. In the shallow end, sit in an L shape with your back straight and your legs 90 degrees in front of you.
Type of floats. Survival float. A survival float uses very little energy, making it ideal for situation when you don't know how long you'll need to stay afloat. Next, horizontal back float. When performing the horizontal back float, you don't use much energy and you stay fairly comfortable. Vertical back float. In vertical back float, as in the horizontal back float, your face remains above the water. However, in the vertical back float, less of your body floats above the water. While the upper chest and your face stay out of the water, your legs drop down below the surface. Next, trending water. Although it's technically not a type of floating, trending water makes it easy to transition between floating position because your head remains completely above the water surface. Trending water is ideal in a situation where you need to look at the surroundings, keeping your arms outstretched, move them slowly just under the surface of the water, while performing scissor kicks to stay afloat. Turtle float. Turtle float is the knees are raised to the chest and encircled by the arms. Jellyfish float. Holding the ankles with the hands, dangle head and upper body downward, letting the water buoy you. Then, relax in this position at least 10 seconds. Starfish float. This float is most relaxing of all. Once maintained, it takes little effort to keep afloat. It's even possible to a dose of it the water is calm. Next, dead man's float. Lying on the prone, face down in the water, with minimal leg movement, and staying afloat with the neutral buoyancy. Then, lift the head to breathe only, then back to floating. This style is only to stay afloat and to rest. And next is dive. Dive is to jump water, your arms ahead, going in first.
A good swimming instruction program should offer instructors who are in the water with students at all times. Second, teachers who train swim instructor as well as certified in CPR and first aid. Third, is a place to parents to observe. Fourth, is a limited class sizes. And last, instruction in survival skills before teaching strokes.
So we have 7 tips in swimming. First, start in the shallow end of the pool. It is natural to harbor fear of the water if you spend little time in it. One way to overcome your fear is to start in the shallow end of the pool. There you will be able to stand in the water, lowering yourself according to your comfort level. Practice holding your breath while your head is under the surface, knowing you can come up of the air whenever you wish. Second, buy goggles. You'll find it's much easier to see underwater if you will wear goggles. Additionally, goggles make swimming more comfortable since they prevent water from getting into your eyes. Being able to see clearly while you are swimming is beneath the surface will making learning to swim more enjoyable. Third, spend plenty of time in the water. Gaining confidence and becoming a proficient swimmer requires that you spend sufficient time in the water. The more that you spend, the more comfortable you feel, the better swimmer you become. And fourth, get comfortable having your face in the water. One of the biggest for adults who are learning how to swim is keeping their faces in the water. It may feel uncomfortable. It can even cause mild anxiety for some. With the exemption of backstroke, every stroke requires your face to be underwater a significant portion of the time. Getting used to the feel is an important part of learning in swimming.
Number 5. Learn the individual mechanics of freestyle. Experienced swimmers make freestyle look easy. Number 6. Consider fins. When learning freestyle, it's helpful if you're moving through the water. Fins can be invaluable for the purpose, especially in the beginning. They'll give you the forward movements. You need to learn the individual mechanics of the stroke. Number 7. Enroll into swimming lessons. If you're interested from someone with experience, that way you learn proper stroke technique from the beginning. You always avoid developing bad habits that will hamper your progress.
So, when it comes to swimming, syempre, meron din tayong equipments na ginagamit, like swim pads, swimming pads. So, ginagamit ito during training only. Pwede rin namang gamitin lalo na sa mga lumalangoy na hindi gaano marunong. So, mayroong iba't ibang klase ang swim paddles. May paddleboard at saka hand paddles na usually ginagamit sa mga strokes. Meron ding benefits ang mga paddles. It can increase the level of speed kapag lumalangoy tayo, build up arm strength, at marami pa. Other example is swimming cap. So, isa ito sa mga importanteng equipment na ginagamit especially ng mga professional swimmers or athletes. May iba't ibang reasons why swimming caps is necessary to use. Kasi, it keeps our hair out of our face. So, mas maging easier ang paglangoy natin at walang hassle, hindi magulo. Next is, pinaprotect din nito ang hair natin against chlorinated water at ears para hindi makapasok ang tubig sa tenga natin.
Swimsuit. A swimsuit is an item of clothing designed to be worn by people engaging a water-based activity or water sports, such as swimming, diving, and surfing. It is a suit that is too snug, may restrict range of motion, and make it difficult to get the most out of your swimming session. Try on several swimsuits to find out the right fit. Professional swimmers wear competition suits that streamline their stroke and help with speed. If you are a recreational swimmer, choose a suit that is comfortable while you are in water. Goggles. Goggles allow you to see underwater, important in crowded pools or for lap swimming, when you need to see turns, walls, and barriers. Wearing goggles in the water also protect your eyes from chemical used to clean the pool. If you wear contact lenses, use a pair of goggles helps prevent them from falling out while you're swimming. Goggles are available in a variety of styles and colors. Choose a pair that sits snugly in your face, which prevents water from seeping in.